right. So, our opening match, and of course, if anyone knows this about booking, you got to start hot. You got to like make the first match a big match, really hook the people in. So, we got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as, I don't know what the first name of the character is, but Hobbs from the Fast and Furious franchise and also from the Hobbs and Shaw movie.
And not Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Pete, what is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's actual name?
I thought it was Dwayne. I don't know.
It's Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, okay. I'll take note of that then.
Great joke. Way to keep things.
It's a Danhausen reference.
Oh,
It's what Danhausen calls him.
Oh, missed that.
See, that
completely fell over my head.
I knew it.
Okay,
That's messing with me.
That falls back on you, Pete. I'm sorry.
Shit. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah. Okay, so Danhausen's favorite wrestler named after a mineral, Rock the Dwayne Johnson as Hobbs, and one of his biggest rivals in the ring. These guys never met in the movieverse, but here we go. From the original movie, from what was probably at the time the best WWE Studios film that was created back then.
Oh,
watch it.
That's right, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin as Jack Conrad from The Condemned.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we got Hobbs, who is an actual like a super cop, versus Conrad, who is basically a super convict. Yeah.
Yes. Wrongfully convicted convict.
Yes, a super wrongfully convicted. Yeah.
Oof. In this one,
game
here,
on,
like,
as Conrad would say.
I see it like Conrad's gonna be like throwing some punches at the Rock at Hobbs, but like not gonna be doing too much, and he's gonna throw one that's gonna like looks like there's gonna be a close up. It looks like it's gonna shatter his hand. It really doesn't, because I mean it's it's the Condemned and Fast and the Furious universes colliding here. But as soon as like his hand doesn't shatter, that is when Hobbs is gonna do some, because notice Hobbs does a lot more like athletic type moves than the Rock does. I see Hobbs hopping up and doing an elevated DDT, getting the pinfall that way.
All right, we got one vote for Hobbs. Pete Guest, what do you think?
I'll go with Austin on this one. I don't know.
Interesting.
How it'd go down, obviously, because it's all fiction and everything. But I'll give Austin my vote on this one.
All right, so we got Jack Conrad 1, Hobbs 1, Mr. Blanton, Mr. James Benedict Blanton.
No, it's not that.
I'll figure it out. But okay, so it's up to you to give us the winner in this match. In this first match, this might be the biggest first round match we have right now. So
I know, and I'm about to destroy it.
Oh, he's gonna go for a double counter, right?
No. I'm gonna go with Shaw because he did fight the Black Superman. So he's gonna come in. Sorry, Hobbs, because it's gonna be a run in from Shaw. That's what's gonna happen.
All right. All right. So Hobbs by way of a run.
They did defeat the Black Superman.
They did, yeah. They needed both of them to do it together.
Exactly. So that's what I said. They're a team. So yes. So that's how to take out Stone Cold in a fair way.
All right. So Hobbs, with an overwhelming by split decision, Hobbs moves on to the next round. It was a distraction by Shaw and then an elevated DDT for the win. Hobbs goes on. And next we have to. Someone could argue that they are kind of minor characters, but then again, one of them has has one of the greatest catchphrases or lines in action movies of all time. So, coming out first, straight out of the. Well, it is kind of a franchise, but I don't know if that franchise has a name, so we'll just. Anyway, a man who rejected the devil by locking up the devil's rejects. We got Diamond Dallas Page as Billy Ray
God.
from the devil's rejects.
Yeah.
Taking on the iconic man who ain't got time to bleed, Jesse the Body Ventura as Blain in Predator. And I think I'm gonna go to James and Jost seem to still be pondering. Pete, do you have a winner in this?
I got the governor.
Okay, let's go to James first then. James, you're saying Jesse Ventura. How would you book that finish, sir?
Fatality.
Wait, can we kill people in this world? Just like Mortal Kombat or just wrestling?
It's wrestling, but it's just Ventura for the Predator. And if you all watch that movie,
Blain was not seen without his Gatling gun thing. Yes.
Exactly. See, and he was supposedly a Texan, but yeah. Shoot first, ask questions later.
He's a sexual tyrann. He's a sexual tyrannosaur. Damn it.
Yeah, he is.
So take out the Gatling. He comes to the ring with the Gatling gun, but it's not armed. There's no bullets in there and stuff like that. It's not loaded. But then he will basically beat DDP. He'll just outpower DDP. Couple of clotheslines. Do some flexing and stuff like that. Probably spit some chew on them and and a 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. Tell him he want a better opponent.
All
so
right.
I'm going with Jesse Ventura.
All right. I don't know if he can overpower DDP because Billy Ray in the movie was freakishly strong. I think him and his partner.
Yeah, so was Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, but we're gonna go with. Yeah. But he's gonna go with Blain.
And he was a Marine. He was a Marine.
He was a Marine. Yes.
Marines. Yes.
Yeah, and he was bleeding, and he didn't even notice. He was like, "I ain't got no time to bleed."
Bleed.
Okay, Joe, you seem to be ready with your winner.
Yes.
No?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be back and forth, but Ando is gonna come out. He's gonna try to distract Blain. Then all of a sudden, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, comes out and Dutch clotheslines Rondo, and from the distraction, Blain does a roll up 1, 2, 3, and he goes, I ain't got time to bleed.
Good job. He just said, I got time to job.
All right.
Yeah,
There you go. See.
Okay, so I'm thinking Blain is gonna move on. I would have picked Blain too. Pete, did you have a preference in this match?
I'm going to be a bit controversial here. I want to pick DDP purely because he probably just out-flexing with his yoga. And probably, are we doing pins here, or is it like via knockouts?
It's
basically it's a figment of it's a Wonderland type of
but be careful. You're talking to Joe now, okay? Don't say figment of imagination.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought Shaw into it, so you're in the same boat now, sir.
No, I'm fine. That makes sense. But if you pick Joe in imagination, it's gonna be interdimension and other things. People come back from the dead.
To be fair, Pete, we're thinking about like regular wrestling matches, but if you want to picture it as something else, as like a sort of fight of a death or something, we can't throw a flag on that. You can. The world's yours, sir. You can do whatever you want.
I'll just stick to the wrestling side.
But keep in mind, we are comparing the movie characters, not the wrestlers behind the characters. Just.
Well, it'd be helpful if I've seen some of these movies then. But obviously, I ain't seen them all.
Don't worry, man. I ain't seen them all either.
That's okay. It's the same boat as me, then. But yeah, I'll go with DDP. I'll go with DDP on this one. but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
All right,
There you
Pete
go.
gives himself a self high
Sorry, I had
five,
to get that in.
and my apologies, Pete. But I'm gonna go. I'm going with Blain. I was gonna go with Blain too. So Blain moves on.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Blain actually did not, shoot him with the Gatling gun, but he just hit him with the Gatling gun, kind of like what Triple H does with the hammer, where he puts the hand on the hand. But
Well, it's a prop. You're right. It's prop. It's not
Yeah.
loaded. So yeah, and it's just yeah.
yeah. But anyway, so we got our first quarterfinal in, and next. This one's. This one's very interesting. I don't know how I put this match together, but it's very interesting. Okay, Joe, I'm sorry, but you're going to be really torn on this one. But anyway, here we go. Next, from the, I want to say it's a cult classic / indie phenomenal. The legendary reality TV star Boone the Bounty Hunter, as immortalized by John Morrison,
Oh.
taking on.
But
Taking
good.
on. What? Okay, don't get too excited yet. You don't know his opponent. Taking on. And I mean, I can change this, but no, it's a good match.
No.
Taking
Do
on.
it.
Taking on a man who came for two things,
this is who
and
I
he
thought
ran.
it was.
And he ran out of the first one. George Nada from They Live, the man who came to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but unfortunately, right before this match started, he was all out of bubblegum. Roddy Piper and They Live, George Nada versus Boone the Bounty Hunter. Gentlemen, who's ready to give me a winner?
Oh,
all right.
Don't go first.
Don't jump
Don't
up.
go first.
before it ends, Ada's gonna say, I came here to do two things: chew bubblegum and get booned. I'm not gonna get booned. And then he puts him into a sleeper hold. And that's how he gets the victory.
All right. So we got George Nada advancing from Joe O'Connor. James?
Piper versus Boone. Backyard Brawl 2.
That actually works.
Exactly, Z.
Because
Piper
if you
gets
but don't forget George Nada had a hell of a backyard brawl in They Live. Him and Keith
Oh,
David
I know.
were just
That's what I
they
said.
just
That's it.
fucked each-
This is part 2. This was gonna happen, and he's gonna. I gotta go with Boone gets knocked out. Not that
Nice.
sleeper.
All
I
right,
go with Joe. Get sleeper.
that's a
He
good
gets
one.
choked
That's
out.
a good pop.
Yeah. He gets choked out. He tried to do a flip across the thing. He gets caught. Sleeper. There you go.
Okay, so George Nada to Peter. What do you think?
Well, let's not mess around here. Let's just make this a clean house here. Piper straight in with a win. No messing.
All right,
No
so
contest. No contest. No contest there for me.
All right.
And I have to say this. I'm like, who the hell is Peter? You just said
Yeah.
like Peter. Who's Peter?
it's being a little formal. We're just it's how it gets.
No, I get you. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
so
fine.
we got
Like, just,
I mean, Peter is long for Pete, I guess. That's what.
Yeah.
All right. So we got George Nada 3-1 by sleeper hold. Question to you, gentlemen: in this, is he wearing the sunglasses? And if so, is Boone an alien?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Is wearing the sunglasses? I thought you were gonna say, are they both wearing their sunglasses? 'Cause both wear sunglasses.
Okay, that could be good.
But
and that actually spawns another question.
all the
Once we
people,
get through this,
all the people who Boone is bounty hunting are aliens.
I was just gonna say, is that why Boone wears those sunglasses?
Is why he wears the sunglasses.
So how about this?
that sequel.
After Nada beats Boone, he tells him, "Oh, you got something, kid," and he passes him the sunglasses. Says, "See what you can do with these."
Then he says, "I already got a pair." and he puts glasses, and Piper is now in his next match going to be wrestling in the Morrison style glasses, and Boone walks away with the Piper glasses, and they go their separate ways, so he can start hunting down more aliens. Which there might be in the back. I can't remember who else is on this roster, but there might be some aliens in the back.
Boone the Alien Hunter.
Yes.
That would be good. Speaking of alien hunters, that gets us. That's a good segue into our next match because we got two sci-fi / supernatural loves. I'm talking about an alien hunter. We got an actual literal alien hunter. Well, an alien bounty hunter. I think it was, or was he a peacekeeper? I can't remember if he was a renegade cop or he was just a bounty hunter. But
just remember that there is an alien back there, but we'll get to him in a little bit. But go on.
Yeah, Kit Ramsey. No one knows who that is? Okay, Kit Ramsey. Hulk Hogan's starring role in Suburban Commando.
Yeah, just say that. Kit Ramsey. I'm like, that name sounds familiar, but like, okay.
Wait, it wasn't Kit Ramsey. Wait, was it Kit Ramsey? No, I think it was just Ramsey. Sorry, Kit Ramsey. Kit Ramsey was Eddie Murphy's. Was Eddie Murphy in Bowfinger? Sorry.
Yeah, see, it was like
it was
Bowfinger reference.
Anyway, Bowfinger. I love Bowfinger, by the way. I really want to watch Bowfinger again. I haven't watched it in decades. Anyways, but Ramsey, the Suburban Commando. Is everyone acquainted with Hulk Hogan's Suburban Commando, or does anyone?
I noticed the Mark Callis cameo too. Yes, the Mark Calloway cameo. Sorry, Mark Calloway.
Yeah. Names, you see, legal names don't matter in this podcast right here. We can just give anyone whatever we want.
I know. Okay. Sorry, every time I think of Mark, I think of Mean Mark. That's Mean Mark. That's what I think.
Yeah. And Ramsey is used to, fighting alien bounty hunters. Actually, the bounty hunters were the other guys. Were Mark Calloway and but
is he wearing glasses too?
No, they don't go with his style.
Oh, brother,
no.
It made it kind of look like Data's shape from Next Generation.
Yeah, but he is an actual alien, so I don't know if that actually works for them. He's not from Earth, true. Remember?
Yeah.
He did marry him. He did marry an Earthling at the end there, but so maybe his kids can need the glasses. But anyway, you can see anyway. But he's used to fighting, all kinds of people from all the world. But he's gonna face a very local, very powerful threat. Mutagen powered ninja, the Super Shredder from TMNT 2, as played by Kevin Nash.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's switch things up a little bit. Let's go to Pete first. Pete, do you have a winner in this match?
It's a tough one, that is. There's some history there, ain't there, between those two?
Too sweet.
Some big history. Yeah. I'll go with Hogan on this one. I'll go with Hogan. Leg drop off top of a building or something.
Top of the spaceship.
Drastic.
Top of the spaceship. Yeah. Let's stay with the theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leg drop out of a spaceship. Picks up the win.
Okay, so we got Ramsey going up by leg drop via Pete. James, what do you think? Do you want to take a minute, come back to you? Because
No, I got you. No. The Super Shredder would die on Aliens, so I'm going with Super Shredder.
All right.
Power slam. There you go. He's gonna just All
right.
know what? He just gonna bitch say bitch slap. Sorry.
No, you can say slap on this show. It's okay.
No. Back fix them, and just drop an elbow. It's Super Shredder.
Super Shredder. Okay. Yeah. So we got 1-1. It's down to Joe as the tiebreaker. Now, keep in mind that during this fight, there is a band on stage for some reason going "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go, Go Ninja, Go," and
it's a rap group, not a band.
Yeah, which when you think about it, actually, well, Shredder is a ninja, but no one gives him credit for that. So it might have they might have been cheering either one of the two opposing forces back in that movie. But Joe, what do you think?
Well,
Go,
Ramsey will definitely need some glasses after this match because he's gonna be given some like Hogan-esque like punches, and it's gonna be being no-sold by Super Shredder. Super Shredder's gonna grab his head and we'll start crushing his head, like his eyeballs in, almost like Red Viper style. But then he's gonna tap out. He's gonna tap out.
Ramsey's gonna tap out.
And he's gonna tap out because his eyes are almost gouged out. There's blood pouring down his eyes. And luckily, the Ninja Turtles come out and they carry Ramsey up the stage. kind of like at the end of the last Matrix movie. He's like Neo. He has it's like the Christ symbolism with Ramsey. And all of a sudden, you're gonna see Boone the Bounty Hunter.
I warned you.
Boone's gonna walk up and be like you're okay to be here. He's gonna put sunglasses on and be like, you just got booned. Then he's gonna do a backflip off the stage. We have our monster heel. We have our monster heel made in Super Shredder.
Okay, fascinating. So I'm gonna put you down for Super Shredder.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay. Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Macho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Macho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.